Okay, this video is Reefer Madness Ain't No Joke Part 3. I previously made 2 videos about marijuana. So this is, I think, is number 3. And I got another one coming up soon, number 4. This guy right here, his name is Christopher Palmer. He is a psychiatrist at Harvard. He is one of the developers of this idea of the metabolic theory of mental illness. And it's kind of funny. He reminds me a little bit of Thomas Seyfried, the guy who's one of the pioneers of the metabolic theory of cancer. So they both have done something very good to point out the importance of metabolic problems with regard to cancer causation, and in this case with regard to mental illness causation. He mentions that he believes, Chris Palmer, that mitochondrial dysfunction is related to causing mood disorders, depression, bipolar, autism, and also schizophrenia. Okay, so then why did I say they both reminded me of each other? Seyfried with cancer, Palmer with mental illness, is because, yes, they did something good. They're onto the metabolic concept of disease, but they also did something very stupid. They both are promoters of the ketogenic diet, which is profoundly ignorant. And anyways, this video is not about that. I'll talk about that some other time. What we're talking about here is marijuana. Okay, so Chris Palmer said marijuana is known to cause psychosis, delusions, all right? Really serious mental illness. And he says he thinks the reason why is probably because because marijuana is known to damage mitochondrial function. Okay, so here are the slides on that. Okay, by the way, here is his book. This is the book by Christopher Palmer, Brain Energy, Chris Palmer, MD. And I'm going to let you know, I read the book. I did a book report on it in the past. I was not very impressed by it. I think that he's onto a good theory because he had some patients who changed their diet and they had marked improvement. So that's all good, but his knowledge of biochemistry and nutrition is really weak. You know, obviously, if he thinks the ketogenic diet is good. Okay, and like, why am I so anti-ketogenic diet? It's profoundly stupid, you know, like Dr. McDougall had said, the Atkins diet, which is very much like the ketogenic diet, is the make yourself sick diet. It's low in fiber. That's going to cause leaky gut and leaky blood-brain barrier. That, in the long run, that's going to make you stupid, increase your risk of autoimmune disease, making the blood clot, amyloid clotting. It's low in potassium and magnesium and nitrate, so you're going to have problems with vasoconstriction. Not good. You're going to have problems with your ionic gradients and your plasma membrane ion pumps. Not good. It's high in fat, so it's obesogenic, diabetogenic, atherogenic, carcinogenic, and it causes hypertension. How are you going to be healthy with that? It's stupid. It's also an immune suppressant. Great. And it's also, so it's carcinogenic, then it's high in animal protein, carcinogenic. Okay, so the ketogenic is profoundly stupid unless you've got, you know, some really unusual, rare condition like refractory epilepsy. All right, slowing down the brain. Okay, so here's some papers on what a disaster marijuana is. Cannabidiol, like CBD, one of the main components of marijuana. In this paper, it's shown to inhibit mitochondrial function and it can kill hippocampus memory center cells in rodents. Okay, I found these papers just in 5 seconds. That's how common and easy this is. Okay, deleterious effects of THC. That's tetrahydrocannabinoid or cannabinol. That is the major component of cannabis, marijuana, and it impairs mitochondrial respiration. Okay, it's bad, and it's much worse if you also drink alcohol. It increases free radicals like hydrogen peroxide. Okay, here's another paper. Mitochondrial function is associated with cognitive deficits, and then they go into how it also has a negative effect on the gut bacteria. So anyways, I'm just showing you that there's papers out there, and I have a lot of clinical experience. I have a lot of friends who are neurologists, and I talked to them. They said marijuana causes brain damage. But I've seen people, personally seen people have psychotic breakdowns, major drops in cognitive function. And marijuana is one of those weird things. You know, marijuana smokers are kind of crazy. Remind me of paleo, keto, carnivore types who are totally stupid, but they think they're smart, you know, when they try to defend paleo, keto, carb diet. And you hear these marijuana smokers trying to say why marijuana is a good thing, and they're just so pathetic, ignorant, and stupid. I try to very politely escape from those conversations as quickly as I can. So anyways, marijuana is a major component of causing brain damage. People should avoid it. I'll talk about this more in a future lecture. And I do have old lectures on it.